Hey guys, Luna here, and welcome back to another Skyrim mod update video, already on episode 269. I can't believe we looked through so many mods already, but today we're looking at 6 more new mods in Skyrim for console, 4 for Xbox One, and only 2 for PlayStation 4. Not a lot of bigger mods out right now either, and not a lot of options for PlayStation 4, so hopefully the mods do pick up a little bit, especially on PlayStation. But if you guys do happen to find the video useful and you enjoy it, a like is appreciated, and with that being said, let's jump in and look at today's mod. Starting with our first mod, Severin Manor redecorated, which is a nice improvement to the home in Raven Rock. The house has been redecorated, so you can see in the video all the changes, but also added with the mod are the following new features to this player home. A new map marker for Severin Manor, 4 children beds for Hearthfire multiple adoptions, and of course this mod is compatible still with multiple adoptions. Additional bookshelves, weapon displays, containers, planters have also been added for all the extra storage things you need. 6 unknown beds for followers and guests, a bathroom including a bath that will remove all diseases if you sit inside of it, and an auto dress and dress feature for NPCs as well for the bathroom. I really like this one. Raven Rock is not the most exciting player home in terms of the way it's decorated, and this is definitely an improvement to that house. So moving on to our next mod, a PS4 mod called Renewed Armor and Bolts. It's also available for Xbox One, and this is actually 2 mods here. We got the arrows and bolts, and we have renamed shouts. The mod simply renames all arrows and bolts and shouts so that the word arrow, bolt, and shout is at the start of each name. By doing this, it will make it easier for you to find items, and also it will make arrows and bolts be listed alphabetically in the forge and in your menu. This mod includes anything from Dawnguard and Dragonborn DLCs. Next up, the Emperor's Glow Sword, another simple mod that adds a single sword to the crafting menu at the forge called the Emperor's Glowing Sword, and that's under the steel category, and so the steel smithing perk is required in order to craft this one. However, in terms of damage, it's the same as a Daedric weapon. At the grindstone, it can be improved up to legendary quality, giving it an almost double the original damage, which is cool, and it of course can be enchanted as well. Other than this, it looks really cool. It's got a lot of high detail. It's also got a kind of master sword look to it, which is awesome, and it's worth trying out for yourself, guys. The next mod is called Border Sense, a very small mod but a very useful one that lets you know when you're near the border of any holding game. When you have this mod, you'll be notified when you are getting close to the border of any hold, and again when you cross that border. Optionally, this will notify you of any bounties you may hold in any of these places once you enter them. So it's kind of an early warning system slash bearings mod, so you can remember where you are and what you've been doing in that hold recently without having to check your map all the time. And this is especially useful for when you're traveling, maybe not on the roads, and you're just exploring the wilderness. So a simple mod, useful, and it's worth downloading. Our next mod is our final PS4 mod, and it's called Death Bow. This adds a modified ebony bow to a chest just across the river from Riverwood. Now, the weight has been reduced to 2, and the damage base has been increased to 30, so it's sort of a cheap bow, but it's not too powerful. Also added to it though is a high-powered soul trap, something I always appreciate as it's a handy ability that doesn't really get added much to bows, which I always feel kind of gets overlooked for archers. Also in this chest are a load of ebony arrows. So a useful mod, a simple mod, so if you're playing an archer you don't have to use another type of weapon to get a soul, but like I mentioned, hopefully we start to see some bigger PS4 mods soon. And guys, that just leaves us with our final mod today, which is called the Citiz Armor. This is a new Dark Brotherhood themed assassin armor with a light and heavy version available for both male and female characters, and it is usable on beast races too. However, the hoods currently don't work for Khajiits and Argonians. The armor is craftable at any forge if you have an 85 in smithing level and a 75 in light armor level, or 75 in heavy armor instead for the heavy versions. If you don't have these skills, then the armor will not appear at the forge, so keep that in mind. Just in case you thought the mod wasn't working, it may just be that you're not high enough level for it to show up, and then they will show up in the steel category for heavy and the leather category for light if they do. The armor is also of course temperable, and it can be enchanted. All the stats of the armor are roughly at the same level as ebony gear, though you'll only need the standard steel level crafting materials in order to make them. The mod comes with heavy and light boots, cuirass, gloves, and hood. There are 2 variants of cowl, a straighter black one and one with a pattern of a skull. You can also have hoodless masks or a maskless hood, and they have the regular and skull versions as well. You'll be able to craft all variants at the forge once you're the right level. There are also a couple of matching blades to go with this armor. You get a blade, a dagger, or a long blade, which are all higher in damage than a Daedric weapon, so they are very useful. Overall, this armor is amazing looking, far better than any vanilla armor you can find in game for a thief or an assassin, and I highly recommend downloading it and trying trying it out. I didn't really have any issues when I tested it out either, so you really shouldn't have any problems with any other mods. So guys, that is about it for today's mods. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, a like will be super appreciated. Comment down below, let me know what you guys think, whether you're going to try out any of these mods, or whether you've had a chance to try these out already, and you can let others know what you thought of them. But either way, thanks for watching, stay awesome as always guys, and I will see you all in the next one.